Fight for your time by yourself. Fight for some you time. People are worn out. That's the message of this moon. One of the main messages of this moon. Get your health. Finances are coming together for people. Finances are coming together for people who had a goal come through, and it spurred along brand new expenditures. People need to go to the doctor. I'm trying to do a quick review right now. And people got to take some time and rest. Sleep. Stop burning the wick at two ends. That's talking to me. Stop burning the wick at two ends. Get your rest. Because something's getting ready to give. And it don't need to be you. You're going to be afforded an opportunity to sleep. Sleep. Do not get up and think you have to be busying yourself about some work. That's coming in the near future. The work will come. Right now, sleep. Yes. Sleep. Pay attention to your dreams when you sleep too. The ancestors are talking to you then. Everybody knows that. But I'm saying it. We want to talk about that Mercury retrograde connection once this is done. Oh, the Aegon are really coming through. And when I say the Aegon, I'm sorry, I'm saying ancestors. The ancestors are heavily coming through here. They got messages for people. They will be finding you in your sleep. For those with the gift of sight, you'll be seeing visions. For those with the gift of hearing, you will be hearing them directly talk to you and tell you. For those with the gift of automatic writing, you will be moved to pick up pen and paper and get with it. Pass these messages out or apply them in your life as they apply to you. Because they got something to say. But they have something to say, as in, here's the message. This is the caveat. This is the takeaway from this period of time, right? I think between the super moons, to be dead up, the takeaway is pay attention to the messages that they give, and then celebration's coming. Celebration is coming. Soon. You are going to feel so infused with energy. I have not gotten to this last part yet. You're going to feel so infused with energy because you're going to know from this point forward obstacles come and that you can pole vault right over them. Pole vault right over them. Run around them. Get a torpedo and blow through them. You can get past your obstacles, okay? You're going to know that now. This is a turning point for a lot of people. No longer are you going to be in a position where you feel like like I said, they're going to be kind of meting out. There was another one in there. Meting out. You're going to figure out a little bit of a process that's going to allow you to understand how things work. Right? And then after this full moon is going to kind of slough off, and we got that new moon coming. Pay attention in these next 2 weeks to 4 weeks, maybe to even 8 weeks to the next to the second full moon comes around in September. Pay attention, because you're going to know that you can get through anything and get what it is that you want. And this is when you're going to really understand the idea around good ethics and integrity. And you're going to employ them. You're going to recognize that while people say it's a dog-eat-dog world, people step on people on their way to where they got to go, you're going to realize that because you know that you can get through anything, you don't have to do that. For the people that get this video, this is messages for you. Okay, we're getting to the last spread. Ding, 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 ding. The ancestors are saying that good hard work is always rewarded. But you're going to feel oppressed right after that message hits you. Okay? And that's fine, because what did we say in the last spread? You know how to get through stuff like this now. This is the message of this full moon coming right here, right now. Okay? Pretty succinct. You're telling people to get to the doctor. Telling people you're going to figure out a process to understand how things work. Telling people who do not necessarily really deal on this level, but who really need a job right now, willing to look at this video, you can get a job. For those who do kind of look at this, you're the ones that's going to figure it out. It's telling everyone to get to the doctor. Also, that they will have messages for those who work in the spiritual realm, especially for those who, there's no especially. It's everyone. Everyone who has a spiritual gift, they're communicating during this period of time. Okay? This is not a huge one. This is kind of general. This is extremely general. They kind of been focusing the last two that I did, I think. No, this is the second full moon. Okay. They were a little bit more direct in their process. This time it's a lot more general. People need to get to the doctor. People need to fight for their rest. And you need to recognize that you can get through literally anything. So when you see an obstacle coming, you need to know, okay, I got the tools to know how to get around this. Or you know how to find someone like me who got the tools to know how to get around this. You dig what I'm saying? That's the end of the reading for the full moon, the full blood moon. I'm telling you, man, that is pretty simple. And that was a very fast reading for it to be the end of this super blood moon. I will also say that this is, like I said, this is a heavy feminine moon. The mothers are going to come through with messages for their daughters heavily, a whole lot. And I wanted to make that more general, but it is the mothers for the daughters, dead up. They're going to be coming through with messages for them via basic conversation between mother and daughter, and there will be extra implications to what they say. If your mother has passed on, you may have a dream of her. If you have a gift and you can hear, you're going to be imparting messages from mothers to daughters. This is a big, very spiritual moon in that way, very connected and they want people to get their rest. They want people to go to the doctor, and they want them to know they're getting ready, I guess, lift a little bit, leaven the load, so to speak, lift the load, leaven the lump, if you will, so that you can, so that people can live. I've always said, you gotta live. You gotta live. People will be able to live after this one. Get your rest. And when you see an obstacle coming your way, know that you can keep moving. Nothing stops you. Seriously. Nothing stops. I don't know if it's this candle. Man, I'm hot as the dickens up in here. This is ridiculous. Okay, now, on to Mercury retrograde. We all know what Mercury retrograde does. A lot of us do. We understand that it messes with technology, slows you up. This is the time to pay attention to what your checking account is doing, because it can do all kinds of little lovely things. Especially if your bank is deciding they want to do blackouts with online access, like some of them do. Pay attention to your balances. Make sure that you keep your phones in your bag, strapped down with an extra harness, making sure that, I'm off camera twice tonight, making sure that you don't leave it, iPads, not cell phones, computers, laptops, the smart watches, any type of technology. Seriously, keep a lock on it. Don't be frivolous with your stuff, because this is not the time. This is a serious Mercury retrograde. I felt it coming in, baby. Yes, I did. Next, Mercury retrograde allows us to engage things from the past. And so, what's from the past that was in this reading? The ancestors. And the ancestors, the veil is thin now. It's not just thin on October 31st. Don't believe that. It's thin now. Every Mercury retrograde is thin. And you can communicate with them like that. Okay? So if you're into doing that, this is a good time to get your altar set up, sit and communicate with them, and let their messages come through. Okay? Also, like don't start brand. I don't know if Venus is retrograde right now, but just on a rule, I wouldn't start a brand new relationship or anything like that, because the phones are gonna be messing up. So when they go to try and call you, they're not gonna be able to call you, and vice versa. There's gonna be problems because the dust around this one was coming in last week. Okay, and Mercury went retrograde on Wednesday. Right? No. Yesterday, Thursday. It went retrograde on Thursday, the 26th. So just pay attention to making sure that you keep a hold of all electronics. Don't buy electronics right now. It'd be good to be gifted something. Hey, that's different. You haven't spent money on it, and boom. Okay? Also allow yourself time as far as travel. Period. I don't care what form of travel it is. Okay, this is for those of us who are spiritual, who are trying to tap into older energies, this is a perfect time to do it. This is a perfect night to do it. Okay, to really sit down and tap into older energies, to meditate and allow those messages to come through. Now, I feel like this message tonight, within regards to the reading, came through pretty general, because I think a lot of people's ancestors are directly sitting, and moon energy is sitting right with them. And I think a lot of people are turning towards these energies and saying, I embrace you because I deal with you every single time there's something going on anyway. Might as well find out more. But it could also be just because the veil is extremely thin, and that communication, baby, it can happen now with ease. Okay, so this is my full moon, blood moon, super moon reading for July 27th, 2018. This will be up over at YouTube. If you would like a more individual reading, I can be contacted at www.bathingandherbs.com, and we can go from there. I do full readings just like this. It takes some time, and I only need to read people once or twice a year. So if you're interested in that, you want to know a little bit more about what's going on with you and the energies that are working around with you and working for you, and what you need to kind of, focus on to kind of give it the heave-ho, reach out to me at bathingandherbs.com. Okay? Everybody, have a good evening. I'm going to go cut some air on because it's hot in here. See y'all later. Have a good one. Peace.